Hello, my name is Richard Sherman, and I am the author of Never Home, Remembering the Military Heroes Who Never Returned. And I'm a proud contributor to the Navy Memorial Stories of Service program. This segment is titled Untold Stories of Service, which honors our heroes who answered the nation's call and made the ultimate sacrifice.
At 20:19 hours, a torpedo struck the SS John Drayton directly in the engine room on the starboard side. A huge flame belched out of the stack. The ship shuddered. The engine stopped, and it became eerily quiet. So said survivor Hank Rosen in his book, Gallant Ship, Brave Men. On board that ship was U.S. Navy Seaman First Class George Ralph Tegge of Hamilton, Ohio. Fresh out of high school, Tegge had enlisted in the Navy from Cincinnati on June 22, 1942. Tegge was a high school athlete and played forward on the Hamilton Catholic High School basketball team. He was the second oldest of 5 children born to George and Ellen Tegge, who were parishioners at St. Anne's Catholic Church. Mr. Tegge was a machinist working at the nearby Ford Motor Company plant. George's older brother, William, was serving with the U.S. Army Air Forces. At the same time, George was serving as part of a 15-man security detail aboard the Liberty ship SS John Drayton. Among the responsibilities of the Navy Armed Guards were standing watch to monitor for enemy vessels, including submarines, and manning the ship's 5-inch guns. The 441-foot steamship had been built in Wilmington, North Carolina, and was launched on September 5, 1942. The United States built more than 2,700 of these supply ships during World War II. While the SS John Drayton was being launched, young George Tegge was in Chicago, Illinois, at the U.S. Navy's Armed Guard School. Tegge joined the John Drayton shortly thereafter, and the ship and crew of 56 men departed New York on October 11, 1942, carrying military supplies to Khorramshahr, Iran. Arriving in port in the Persian Gulf on March 10, 1943, ship offloaded an estimated 10,000 tons of aircraft parts, tanks, and other munitions. Finally, the empty SS John Drayton got underway on April 1, 1943, heading south around Cape Horn on its return voyage to the United States. The ship was sailing about 300 miles southeast of Durban, South Africa on April 21, 1943. At approximately 19:30 hours, the skipper spotted a suspicious object off the port side and called for the Navy crew to man the 5-inch guns. Fearing a submarine, the John Drayton began evasive maneuvers zigzagging through the high seas. At 19:50 hours, either the same submarine or a second one was sighted by the watch team, and the John Drayton turned north. Evasive maneuvers continued until at 20:19 hours, a torpedo hit the ship. The attacker was the Italian submarine Leonardo da Vinci, which was responsible for sinking 19 Allied merchant ships during the Second World War. After the torpedo hit, the John Drayton was dead in the water, and shortly thereafter, the ship's merchant marine captain, Carl Norman, gave the order to abandon ship. Of the original complement, 21 merchant marines and 6 Navy men died from the attack or in the 30 days at sea awaiting rescue in the 49-degree water and in seas as high as 40 feet off of South Africa. The Italian submarine Leonardo da Vinci was sunk by the British destroyer HMS Active just over a month after she had sunk the SS John Drayton. George Tegge was survived by his parents and older brother William, and a younger sister Mary Ellen, and younger brother Thomas. He was posthumously awarded the Purple Heart. He is memorialized on the Tablet of the Missing in North Africa American Cemetery in Tunis, Tunisia. George Ralph Tegge was 18 years old.